And do you know what a slinky is?
No.
It's one of those toys. It was actually invented in 1943. It's a spiral, a spring.
Oh, I know.
And you
have it roll downstairs.
Yes, you put it on the stairs and they go dum, dum, dum.
This was a lovely one. It was lovely rainbow colours. So I wrote this. A poem is a slinky. Teetering on the edge of thought, a poem topples into being, expands, retracts, reforms, rainbow rings, gathers momentum, travels to a new place, still true to its beginnings. The poet, surprised, delighted like a child, picks it up and sets it off again.
We were down in a church that Thomas Hardy, I think, met his wife. There's a stained glass window to Hardy in it. And we're outside and a bramble hit my eye and scratched my eye. This is how we remember these things. But what I remembered is there was confetti on the ground, so it missed the wedding. So this is called, We Are Gathered Here Today. Empty church, a cricket gives the sermon. Praying in the pew next to you, a family of field mice. Spiders weave stained glass cobwebs. Drunk bumblebee talks all the way through the cricket's sermon. Church music, wind and trees, ladybird and I genuflect and leave. The cricket's church congregation of insects pray to the sun god. Cricket applies for position of priest in vacant church. I was far more interested than anything else. All these little critters.
Hardy kind of disappeared.
Yes. I just mentioned it in passing.
A poem that I don't know when I wrote it, and I don't know really why I wrote it. It's a rubbish poem. No, a nonsense poem. And it's probably only fit for children. Here we are. Don't insult a crocodile. Don't insult a crocodile in case you make it cry. Don't scream abuse at mice because they can't abide a fuss. Don't sneer at an elephant because it cannot fly. And don't laugh at a giraffe till you've seen a duck-billed platypus. Don't frown at a lizard who is looking for a hug. Don't bellow cruel orders at a hippopotamus. Don't tell a three-toed sloth that it's got an ugly mug. And don't laugh at a giraffe till you've seen a duck-billed platypus. Don't annoy a lion by treading on its corns. Don't spread salacious rumours about a rhinoceros. Don't denigrate a dog because it's got no horns. And don't laugh at a giraffe till you've seen a duck-billed platypus.
What are you like?
Oh,
Where did that come from then?
I don't know.
When we went to Arundel and we picked up an object that we had to write a poem about, I picked up a rather withered leaf because that appealed to me. And this is the poem that I got from it. We only had about 3 minutes to write the poem, so it's a 3-minute poem. It's called An Ordinary Day in 1863. From out of the silence, a bell's voice steps on the air, shattering the frozen blue of a sky cluttered with the shriek of seagulls. A tiny church packed to the brim with humans singing hymns. The dead talking to themselves all the time. The living never listening to what they have to say. Passing this, the newest of days, a morning opening to the future, a leaf falling on a broken grave, a lichen-eaten name. Two aliens observing all as it happens, discovering and quoting Shakespeare to each other. Lord, what fools these mortals be.
Okay, this is a poem that has been edited to pieces, to death, so that it's about half the length it used to be, and I think it's better. It's called Faridabad 2, and it's about being in India. Ammonia, must, methane and turmeric perfume the dusty air outside. Inside the taxi, mothballs and hand gel add a pungent note as we ride past wiry men whose rickshaws creak under impossible weight of tin cans, huge bundles of dusty cloth, bags of cement, broken bricks. On a corner a young man in fatigues leans gravely on a rifle. We overtake a camel, stepping out knock-kneed, loose-dugged pigs and dogs that root business-like in refuse piled among the roadside weeds. A generation long dismissed from colonial rule, we know that now as in the past, rich men always will live among the poor who die in ditches. We return, grateful, ashamed, to our palatial hotel on the hill.
This is called Return Visit, where I go back to Ireland. And the house that I was born in, grew up in, is now empty air. And I can walk through everything, and a sheep grazes in what used to be the bedroom, that sort of thing. But of course what I'm seeing is all the pictures in my mind. I see the past happen before my eyes. Here a not too bright cabbage white hides among the coal. My sister's laugh decorating a June night, so bright it's almost light. My mother's hands blue with the cold, singing to her washing. The grateful notes freeze as they leave her lips. Birds like staff notations sketching the gist of the tune on telegraph wires, every now and then moving up and down a note. Us in spring, spinning round and round, falling dizzy to the ground, feeling like we're falling off the earth, pinning ourselves to the ground with sheer willpower as the blue sky washes over us and our senses drown. Memories scattered Memories scattered upon the cliched sands of time, like seashells falling out of the hands of a child.